We are here with Gilli from Gilli's Holidays, and we are on the beautiful Lake Garda in the town of Tignale at Hotel Gallo. So Gilli, how did you come to set up Gilli's Holidays?
Well, I've been in tourism all my life, and about 2005 I was working for another company who wasn't interested in the coeliac side of things at all. They had their own hotels. I wanted them to go into this, they wouldn't. So I thought it was about time to go out on my own, and so I invented Gilli's Holidays, and we went live with a website in September 2006.
And how did you come to be involved with the coeliac side of things? What brought your attention to that?
Beforehand, I'd been working with this other website, and we were looking for staff benefit holidays. And then I wanted to progress further, so I started to look into other possibilities, and then discovered, actually via my brother, who knew the president of the UK Coeliac Society at the time, and I got in touch and was able to take it from there. Obviously, I then had to find out what a celiac disease was, what we had to give to the people, and then find hotels that were willing to actually do something to help them. And this was one of them.
Okay. So tell me, what does a Gilli holiday involve? Is it just a hotel booking site, or what do you bring to the experience?
Personal experience in travel, to start with. I mean, the website exists. It's I continually put in new resorts, update it, and everything else. But nothing is booked online. People will get in touch with me. There's a booking form, or they just send me an email. And this is important because I don't want it to be impersonal. People have to get in touch with me. I will reply to them within 24 hours. It's actually written. It's normally, I get a thing and I would rather reply within 10 minutes if I could. And then give them information about the hotel. Some of them don't even know what they want. So then it's a case of finding out how many people, the ages, what they want to do, find out where they live. And then I can also give them information about flights. I won't actually book the flights, although I do have 2 or 3 clients who have been travelling for years and years, and I book their flights for them. But mainly it's a case of finding out the flights and then trying to get a good mix between a good flight price and a good hotel price that will suit them. There's also the possibility of transfers or car hire. And then if the clients come to Tignale, I will also visit them when they're here and give them information and just generally get to know them.
And what sort of people tend to book with you? Is it older people, couples, people with children?
It's everybody. I have some younger people, some younger couples who in fact I've known now for years and years, so they're not so younger couples anymore. Now they're coming with their children. Older couples, and also quite a lot of families. The important thing with families is though that they get in touch early enough, because obviously family accommodation is quite difficult to come by. We're very lucky here in Tignale because Hotel Gallo and the other hotel I use, the Zanzanu, also have some apartments, and a lot of people, I get them to book the apartment because they're a family, and then they come here to have the half board because of the gluten-free aspect.
Okay. And what percentage of your customers or clients are coeliacs or gluten-free?
About 96%.
96%.
Yes. And out of that, there must be about 60 or 7% of return business.
So how many locations do you cater for across Italy?
We've got Lake Garda. Obviously this is my biggest location because I live here, and I've got 7 different areas within the lake. Tignale, obviously, because I live here, again, is the biggest. 2 hotels here. I also have a gluten-free pizzeria that we use, an ice cream bar, a posh restaurant that's gluten-free, and yet another one, so everything's here. Then after Lake Garda, I've got another smaller lake, Lake Iseo, Lake Maggiore, a rather nice 4-star hotel. If you're looking for Venice, 2 baby little beautiful bed and breakfast houses. Tuscany, a hotel in Siena, and then Sorrento, 2 hotels.
Wow, so you've really got quite a lot of northern Italy covered.
Yes, I mean most of Italy is covered, and obviously the most people come to the north of Italy, and Lake Garda now has become very much a place that people want to go to.
So Italy is the land of pizza and pasta. Why is it so good for gluten-free?
Well, it's just amazing. Italians do it better. It really means it. For some reason, probably because within Italy, because of the pizza and pasta, there are a lot of coeliacs, and it's just something that they have actually managed to do before a lot of other European countries. Almost all restaurants now, if you go into them, and hotels can cater for you. Apart from being able to, a lot of them now having the gluten-free pizza or pasta, we eat a lot of grilled meat, grilled fish, vegetables that have either been steamed or salads that you put oil and vinegar on them if you want. So automatically there's already a lot of things you can eat before you start. You'll find the chemists, surprisingly, are the first stockists of gluten-free food, whether it be pasta, biscuits, cakes, whatever. And now supermarkets are really catching on, and almost all supermarkets now have at least a shelf full of gluten-free food.
So in fact, even though you think it would be the worst place in Europe to go, it's actually one of the best.
It's one of the best now, and I get this from all the people who come, who are always so incredibly surprised at just how easy it is to eat out and just generally enjoy their holiday. I mean, from the idea that everybody comes on to me saying, well, we really were looking for self-catering, and then I can say, well, self-catering you can do on your own. What I'm doing is actually giving you a hotel, and they agree with me after they've been.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't even bother to look for hotels because it's too much faff. So we do self-catering, but coming here and oh no, you can have a celiac breakfast and a celiac dinner, and then you can go to across the road for a gluten-free pizza.
That's right.
I was kind of sold on that one, to be honest.
But I mean, there's even a separate buffet for the breakfast for the celiac side. So that there's no cross-contamination. And this particular hotel, now they have so many celiacs, there's never less than about 7 or 8 in a week with just the rooms that they have. So everything in the kitchen is gluten-free now. All the flour that's used, breadcrumbs, anything, it's all gluten-free.
Yeah. So it's almost like we could have a little club meeting here, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So do you have any top tips or final comments to make about eating gluten-free in Italy?
I think mostly you're quite safe. Obviously try to stay away from the big restaurants that are really, really tourist. Go to the smaller ones in the back streets, things like this. In any case, as I've already said, you are quite safe with the grilled fish, grilled meat, salads, no salad creams, nothing like that. So you're fine. Don't be frightened and come and try it. It really works.
Yeah, I'll second that one. Italy's just been fantastic for me. If people are interested, how do they get in touch with you? Where do they go?
Right, the first thing to do is look at the website, which is gillisholidays.com. You can also find me on a Facebook page, facebook.com/Gilli's Holidays. There's quite a lot of information on there. If you can't do that, in the Cross-Grain magazine and also the Irish magazine, I'm always advertising under Bella Italia, so that again gives all the information. Or just send me an email to Gilli@Gilli's Holidays. Give me, so as much information as you want. What I always ask, and some people are frightened because they think I'm going to push them into it, is a phone number. Because if I can phone, I can find out immediately, I can reassure people and find out the best for them. Everything that they need. And then book it.
Yeah.
And come.
Well, I can attest to the fact that it's absolutely gorgeous here. The view is like unparalleled. So thank you very much, Gilli, for taking the time out to interview me.
Pleasure.
And cheers. We're enjoying a nice glass of Prosecco up on the terrace here.